it's your girl India Michelle here, back with another video on. We're gonna talk a little bit about the late actor Michael K. Williams. As you know, he has passed a couple days ago due to an overdose. So, and the reason I wanted to do this video, not just about Michael K. Williams, and like we all know, he was really known. He was known for other TV shows and movies, but he was also known for the early 2000s show The Wire. And I'm 27, so at that time when that show came out, I was like 8 years old and stuff like that. So little, if I did see it was like reruns, but I don't know, his struggles. I didn't even know, like, when I found out that he had died a couple of days ago. The last thing on my mind that he had that he was battling with drugs over the years, so that was a shock to me. But that kind of, and that kind of brings me to why I'm doing this video, is because we never know what people are really going through until it's too late, and especially when it comes to Black men. And with Michael K. Williams, dealing with his struggles and demons and with drugs and here and there. Very talented dude. Every movie that I seen him in, he always, gave 110%. He was, that guy in the Hollywood scene, especially the Black Hollywood scene. So, but like I was saying, this video is specifically for Black men. Like, we need to stop always doing the whole protect the Black women. It's not wrong with protecting Black women, but we need to stop just always being on some Black girls rock and protect the Black women, or what about the Black woman, or just women in general. Well, I'm gonna leave it, just for the community. Why can we say protect the Black men, or just protect Black people, period, within our community, but especially protect the Black men, or, let's look out for our Black brothers, see what their mental state is. And I know it's kind of hard when you're talking to the brothers. They tend to be, shut down. They tend to have this, everything is good and stuff like that. But sometimes it's okay to say, like what's going on? Like, how are you today? Or, compliment him sometimes. I'm not, even other men compliment your brother. Not on no funny shit, but just like, I like your shoes, man. Or shit, you got a nice cut. Like, who cut your hair? Or, ladies, I like your smile. I'm not saying that you have to necessarily trying to get at the dude, but it's like, just like how men, they be like, smile, baby, not necessarily every time somebody take the smile that they trying to get at you, but they just want make sure that you're good, and just keep it pushing. Same thing with them. They want to make sure that okay, not necessarily on some old desperate type shit, but just like on some reassurance, like somebody's out there looking for you, even a stranger. I know it's tend to be awkward when you see a man getting emotional, and I would even put the light on myself. I've, kind of look at a nigga sideways like, what the hell is he crying for? And, even though I've never did it to nobody personally, that's looking at my channel, but I apologize to the Black man, like, hey, I was wrong for even doing that. I shouldn't make a man feel some type of way because he's getting emotional, or because he's, wanting to vent or whatever. So I just got off the phone with one of my old Army friends that I met on deployment a few years ago, and he just talking about his situation with his marriage and stuff like that, and just being there as a listening ear, giving advice and stuff like that. We both give each other advices and stuff like that, but it's nothing wrong with actually saying like, hey, I got you. I'm a listening ear. I'm a shoulder to cry on. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm a phone call away, what I'm saying, or whatever. Sometimes it's okay to let a man, especially a Black man, know, like, it's okay to cry. We always had this whole thing where men don't cry. You got to toughen up. At the end of the day, Black man, you are human too, just like a woman is. You know what I'm saying? You have emotions. Yes, you're not as emotional as women, but you still have a form of emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, you don't even have to cry. It's okay to just, kind of just break down on how you feel about certain things. And what really also made me want to do this video, I seen, and I kind of don't really watch Joe Budden podcast as often as I, once did a few times when, before the whole thing, when him switching his co-hosts and stuff. But when he did the video with Michael K. Williams, that really kind of made me look at Joe Budden in a slight different light, just from that podcast, that episode, or however you want to put it. That made me look at him like, damn, like he literally broke down on his podcast and was just going down on how black men, spilling out all their struggles they went through, whether it was through drugs, whether you had sexual trauma. And that's another thing. We need to also put out that black men go through sexual trauma as well. Now, I know some people might not want to look at it like that, but, and even though I was talking to this guy, one of my Army associates, battle buddies, and and not just him, but I've also heard a few men say, when I was 16 years old, I talked to women that was 20. I'm sorry, however you want to look, that's you was molested. You was taken advantage of. Now, I don't want people to get on my comments talking about something. That's the same thing as PJ Washington and Brittany Renner. Fuck no. That right there, because he wasn't like he was 14 talking to somebody that was 30. Then you could say that, but he's overly grown. You know what I'm saying? Not grown man, but he's been around certain situations and had other people's experience to say, yeah, I don't want to be that person. So I don't want to hear that in my comments. I'm just going to ignore it anyway. But when it comes to stuff like that, you was taken advantage of and you was molested, and that's a form of sexual trauma. And a lot of men that dealt with that, being overly promiscuous, and women as well. I'm not going to, dim the light on black women, or we experience the same thing, being too sexually active. Not all of us, but too many to count, where we've been sexually active at a young age, and it pours into our adulthood. The same thing with black men. You dealt with that at a young age, not ready, not mature enough to handle that. You think you know what you're doing, but you really don't. And that affects your life as you grow up. How you deal with stuff is by sleeping with a whole bunch of people, or by consuming hard drugs and stuff like that. So, like I said, I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off, but I just feel like this video needs to be said. We already have thousands of videos on YouTube, Instagram posts, and posts on Facebook or stuff like that for black women, or just women in general. We need to have stuff for black men and say, hey brother, we got you. We rocking with you. We love you. No matter if they a stranger or not, tell somebody, text them, you love them. Even if it's people that I don't talk to no more, broke my heart, I still have love for them. Not gonna say the name, they overseas, but I still have love for them. Even people who, I ain't gonna say that, the Lord ain't working on me that far. I was about to say, even if it's the people who done me wrong, but real wrong, I ain't there yet. But still, black men, all I'm gonna say is, before I wrap this up, I love y'all. I'm gonna continue to vouch for y'all. Even my black sisters, I'm not gonna not do that. I come for y'all neck, black men and women, even when y'all get in the comments, get to talking sideways. But I'm always rock for y'all heavy, no matter what. I'm always put y'all first, because at the end of the day, we all we got. So yeah, comment at the bottom how y'all feel about this video and just the topic. Tell me how y'all feel about the whole thing with Michael K. Williams, and again, what I was talking about black men need to, it's okay. Hell, it's okay to even see a therapist, black men and black people in general. We need to stop doing this whole thing where we just need to bottle it up and just say fuck it, and then, you contemplating suicide and stuff like that to get through stuff. So again, comment. I hope you liked and subscribe while I was talking. Hell, hit that Cash App if you want to be nice too. It don't matter if it's $1 or $20. Hey, this is show appreciation that, hey, we like what you're doing. You know, it's gonna be at the description box. And also don't forget to follow my socials at India__Michelle on Snapchat and Instagram. Until next time, fellas, I still love y'all. Bye bye.